Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Muhammad Dzikry Nurilahi Fauzi with NPM 232122292. In this occasion, I will explain the speech mechanism in order to fulfill the middle test assignment. Speech mechanism is a term used to describe how humans produce their sound to communicate. When we talk about communication, we know that it's not only human that can communicate with other human, but animals do communication with other animals. But we have uh, several differentiation. The differences between human language and animal communication is that uh, human language is a complex system that can express abstract and creative ideas, while animal mostly based animal communication mostly based on concrete and literal signals. For example, human language human can use words to tell something that is not present, while animal uh, they they only communicate in their environment. For example, human can tell the past, the future, and the imaginary scenarios, while uh, animals they only communicate in when they are hungry, when they are in danger. Human can combine words in different ways to create the meanings, while animals have limited sounds and gestures that they can use. Human language is also arbitrary. It means that there is no direct connection between the sounds of a word and its meaning, while uh, while animals communication is often iconic, which means that the signals they send to the others uh, resembles what it represents. When we communicate with other people, we are actually using language, and it has process. The process of using language involves at least two persons. The first is speaker, and the second is the listener or reader. The first is speaker or writer, and the second is the listener or reader. And the process contains the first. A speaker has to formulate. Uh, the speaker has to formulate the message that they want to convey to listener or reader. The second is that they have to encode the message into a linguistic form that can be transmitted through sounds, writing, or gestures. And the listeners has to decode the message. They hear the message and they extract the message into its actual meaning. And the second is that they have to provide feedback to the speaker. Uh, they have to provide feedback to speaker in order to retell uh, what what they what they understand, and in order to send their reaction to the speaker about the message. And the speech mechanism needs neurological mechanism that refers to the brain areas and processes that are involved in producing and controlling speech sounds. In this neurological mechanism, we plan the things that we want to convey to the listeners. And to explain the respiratory system, uh, the lungs expand and filled with air that comes from nose and or mouth, and then the air goes to the larynx through windpipe, and in the larynx the air stream vibrates the vocal folds or vocal cords. Airstream then passes through the articulatory system, which consists of mouth, teeth, nose, palate, and that's all about the needs of speech mechanism. I think that's all from me. That's all from me. Uh, I'm sorry for I'm sorry for making the mistakes. I'm sorry for a lot of mistakes that I, that I've done in this presentation. Uh, Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.